Live. That's paint.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's up with my people? How y'all feel? Hope y'all feeling fine. Y'all see what I did there? Y'all see that? Y'all see that, boy? I should have got in the rap game. What's up, guys? How y'all feel? L up on set from Creative Sound, Creative University. We are live right now, which means these videos can be a little long, a little long. We got a hot topic on the stream. We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive deep into this subject. I got some notes. Actually, I don't need any notes. These are just things that's just been in my mind from day one, and we're going to talk about it. But for reference, I'm going to go ahead and load up my Discord right quick. By the way, y'all should be on Discord with me. I'm building a community on Discord and enjoying the company of all of you guys. I'm enjoying helping people and, just a conversation with like-minded people, building a family. And I hope that you guys are feeling the same way. So we got a hot topic right now, ongoing right now. And in the Discord channel, there's a thread going on right now. It says Studio 16 wishes, right? So let's talk about it. Most of you guys are here because you are someone who used Studio One and been using it for a while or new to it. Wherever you are, I'm pretty sure that you are curious as to what's going on. And I am too. And I want to talk about it. I am interested in hearing what you guys are thinking in terms of Studio 16. None of us know the date that it will release. None of us know that. We have no clue what's going on. What we do know is that a lot of us use Studio One. A lot of you guys joined the channel because you are a Studio One user. A lot of you guys are moving on because of this as well. But we got to paint about that. We got to talk about this. So before we go any further, I got to say what's up to 803 for joining, man. 803 has been on the streams like nonstop. I appreciate you, bro. Real talk. 2 Nickels, bro. I appreciate you, man. Another one that's been on the streams. And these are the people who's been rocking with me. Every stream, it seems. They are always on here. And it's a wonderful feeling knowing that you got people that's in your corner, things like that. So I appreciate you guys. I just want to acknowledge all of the people who watch, even for some of you guys that watch the streams or watch any of my videos and don't say nothing in the comment section. It's cool. I appreciate you too. And Tone Wallace in the building. What up, bro? I appreciate you too, sir, because I see your name quite often. Absolutely. Spaces, my man. Spaces, this guy right here. This is a wonderful guy. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate it. This is one of the guys that I influenced to get Studio One, and he's been rocking Studio One for a very long time. And just like some of you other guys, I influenced you to get Studio One because I made it seem cool. Didn't I? Didn't I make Studio One seem cool, guys? When everybody was talking about FL Studio, Ableton Live, Reason, anything else, I made Studio One sound cool and feel cool. Which is why a lot of you guys follow me. Like, man, finally, there's a guy making urban music and he doing these things. And, man, I'm going to follow that guy. It's amazing. I appreciate you guys. Real talk. Real talk. I really do. Let me see. Who is this? Jabari? Is I'm saying your name right? Please forgive me if But what's good? What's good? What's good? We are also streaming from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. There's another place I'm streaming. But I appreciate all you guys chiming in. Respect to everybody. I think this is where the stream is going to break because every time I do that and there's a lot of activity, it usually breaks. I can't see all of my comments, but so far we good. Blue Java. Hi, would like to see looping option. Wait a second. Hold on. All right. Would like to see the looping option like Live and Logic Pro and Bitwig. So Personas or Fender, if you guys are watching, because I know that they watch me like hawks. I know they are. I have their attention a lot of times. So I would consider myself a big influencer because they know the vibes. They know what's going on, which is why the last stream I had about Studio One, I think some people cringed a little bit like, ooh, oh my gosh, what did he? If you watch the entire thing, you'll know that I wasn't coming at Personas. I wasn't coming at Fender. I had a serious, transparent stream, and I tried to make a point, and it's scary, When we all heard that Fender bought Personas, it got scary, and we're just being transparent. I'm like one of the few who's talking about it. It may not be much to you guys, but this is a community. This is like lifestyle, and connecting with other people who use the same tools that you are. There is always a connection somewhere in there. You can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on YouTube. Building relationships with people, getting to know people because hey, I use Studio One. You use it too. Cool. That's what's up. Let's link up. Let's do some things. And then it turns into more than that. I built some very fine relationships through my YouTube, just based on the fact that we use the same gear or tools, And then a lot of you guys confide in me with information I share, tips, tricks, stuff like that, via Studio One, right? And so a lot of you guys trust me. You trust my judgment. So I feel a duty to the community to address my opinion what I feel, what's going on in my head, and I want you guys to take part of that. So that's what this stream is about. I want to see what you guys are thinking, and I feel like on this type of plateau, it's a great way for personas to hear what you guys are saying because they are watching, they are listening. I know this for a fact. I don't know how far in development Studio 6 is. I feel like it's coming. I really do. But I don't know what they got going on in their sleeve, right? The last blog that we read coming from the head guy of Fender, he mentioned that he was going after making Studio One simpler. At least that's my interpretation, or a lot of other people's interpretation. And that scared a lot of people. Not a lot of people know what's going on and how this will turn out. Some people, we get some people, don't worry about it. You know, if you like Studio One, just continue to use Studio One. Blah, blah. Okay, right, cool. All right, so this ain't for you. We ain't talking to you. If 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 the community thing that we're doing right now, reaching out, interacting with people, if this not for you, you know, get off my stream. Don't ruin it for everybody. It's all good. It's cool. I promise you, my feelings ain't hurt. It's not. Anytime I have bots on my streams that be saying crazy things, you gotta trust me when I tell you I'm a big boy. I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? I can handle it. I can handle myself. I can handle myself. I can handle myself. I'm gonna do the best I can to read the comments and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to keep up with you guys. I do want to change up the comment section here because it kind of saved the stream, so to speak, from like negative stuff. If I could find it, I don't know why I can't find it. Yeah. So sorry guys, you got to be a subscriber. I'm about to change the game right now. You guys need to be subscribed. If you want to comment to the comment section, you have to be subscribed because I get a lot of bot action because I'm famous. I'm famous, bitch. No, I'm joking. What's up, Tony Brown? What up? Push button. What's up, bro? How you feel, man? I appreciate you too, sir. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate you. Who else we got on here? Audio NY. When is Studio One 6 dropping? That I don't know. We're just on here having a conversation. I can't tell you guys when Studio One 6 is dropping. I don't know. I don't have that information. I wish I did. I would tell y'all. Actually, I wouldn't because I would be under a contract saying you cannot tell nobody until we give you permission to do so. And then this would probably be a good time. So y'all know better than that asking me when Studio One 6 is going to release. You know I can't share that with y'all. But for real, I don't know. Honest to God, I don't know when Studio One 6 is going to release. I don't know. I can't tell you guys. That's information I would like to know myself. If somebody from Personas can tell me when Studio One 6 is dropping, please let us know. Right? Like they're gonna tell us. They're not gonna tell me. They're not gonna share that information with me. That's too sensitive. We can't tell Ella because he gonna tell his followers. He gonna tell his followers. He gonna announce it. Gary Smith. Yeah, man. Yeah, Studio One 6, of course. Now, here's what we can talk about. Let's talk about it, guys. When is the last time Studio One 5 received an update? Usually when there's something big coming out next, the updates on the current version stops. At least that's how it's been for so long. When you notice updates no longer coming in, that means they took off all their focus off of the previous version because all of the focus is on getting the current version of what they're about to release next. All of the focus has been focused on that. We haven't gotten an update from Studio One 5 in so long, guys. It's been a while. So I figured, maybe we get ready for Studio One 6. At first, I thought it's too soon because Studio One, I felt like just came out. However, due to recent activities or due to recent non-activity, right? I could not think of nothing other than the fact that Studio One 6 is about to release. I can't tell you if it's going to be this year or next year, but hopefully they're smart, right? Hopefully they're smart and don't take too long because I'm starting to read a lot of people moving from Studio One, especially because of people finding out that Fender acquired Personas. More and more and more and more people are finding this out, and it's leaving people in a jungle. They don't know where to go. They feel like things will go down the hill because of recent activities or recent events that happen with Fender or with guitar companies. Period. You already know what Gibson did to what's that one dog name? What was it? I was about to say Steinberg, but it ain't Steinberg. Sonar, right? We know what Gibson did to Sonar. So because you know, guitar company Gibson, I mean, it just feels like this is too familiar. We already know where this is going, right? And okay, Gibson and Fender are two different companies, right? They do things differently. Okay, great. Cool. I'll back up. However, Fender seems to have a record. There has been some reports about things not going so well, some of the products that they acquired, or you know, so Fender is not new to this game either, and how things turn out once they get their hands on something. And it's coming from you guys. I have a few of y'all who reminds me of that. That's not an opinion. These are facts that coming from you guys. All right. So, you know, so we all of us are curious. We want to know what's going on. We want to know what's going to happen next, right? And I get it. So if I have to talk about it, and I will, because that's what we're talking about. I have a list, a wish list, guys. Let's talk about it. I have up to 6 or 7. What do you guys want to see? What would you first see being something that would keep you using Studio One, or things that you feel like could enhance Studio One? So mine is I'm hoping to see in Studio One 6, I'm hoping to see a better browser. I'm hoping to see a better browser. I think a better browser will make the experience a lot better. I feel like the browser currently is outdated. It's functional, I guess, but it's very outdated and it's clumsy. Is like so we just need a better browser that would make like. Have y'all seen Bitwig browser? Bitwig browser is the most fun and intuitive, easy to use, and it makes sense how they make the browser easy to punch into anywhere you are. When you are in the device section, which is at the bottom of the screen, you have option to access the browser, not just on to the right of the screen. I'm talking about the browser will pop up anywhere. If you're in the area where the plugins are, you have access to the browser. Once again, it just pop up in as a little window, right? And then you can audition all of your plugins on its own before you hit OK. See what it sounds like before you hit the browser, the close out. If you don't hit OK, you hit cancel. It cancels out everything like you never touched. Bruh. In Studio One, if you want to audition a plugin, you got to throw it on the track physically. If you don't like it, okay. Grab another plugin and drag it on top of that and hope that it replaces that. If there is an issue with any of your plugins, guess what happens? Studio One crashes, which brings me to my number 2, stability. I hope to see stability, more stability, specifically in terms of how Studio One handles third-party plugins. I hope to see that. Bitwig, once again, handles plugins, third-party plugins, next level type stuff here. When a plugin crash in Bitwig, the sandbox crash, but Bitwig remains intact. And all you gotta do is reload the plugin. That's it. So you keep your Bitwig continues to go. But in Studio One, it will crash the entire software. Right? Okay. Number 3, clip launch or something similar. I will hope to see something similar to like what Ableton Live is doing and Bitwig, because Bitwig kind of mirrors Ableton. Cool thing about Bitwig is like Studio One / Ableton. So it's like the best of both worlds. Why I say that? Bitwig has the ability to customize your key commands. Ableton Live don't. You can see or work with the clip launch and the arranger window in one view. Ableton is either or. Either you're looking at the clip launch or you're looking at the arranger. You got to pick. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But in Bitwig, you can. Right? And you probably put a little cherry on top. I don't know. Whatever strikes your fancy. It's cool by me. I don't judge. But you know, that's just what it is. I don't want to turn this video into talking about and glorifying Bitwig and Ableton, but I mean, you kind of see where I'm going. Like, we need some type of excitement as beat makers. Like, I feel like as a mix engineer, hands down, Studio One is dope. Studio One is the ish when it comes to that. You want to record in Studio One, by all means, it is the best place to go to record music. You know what I mean? But for beat makers, people who make music producers, I feel like they were, slowly getting there, but there's still a lot of things that, we want to be able to do. Which also leads me, when we talk creativity, like, what's up with the instruments? Like, bro, how come we can't get better instruments? Any of y'all use Mahado? Tell me, how many people in here use Mahado? Mahado ain't received the update since they, created that thing. But anyway, we ain't gonna spend much time on Mahado. I pulled that thing up like 2 times, and it was like, hey, what is this? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? I do think it's pretty cool, to be honest with you. I used it on a song one time. Kind of remind me of Super 8. Did I say that right? Or FM something. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's like, okay. Nobody uses it. Nobody uses that. Anyway, it brings me to my next point. We want to see MIDI note. Well, actually, okay. That is on my list though, but MIDI note input. Okay, what I mean by that is fixing MIDI insert, MIDI receiving MIDI notes from your MIDI controller. You plug in your MIDI device into your computer, and It is not perfect. Now, before y'all go nuts on here, for those of you that don't use third party plugins and use all standalone stock stuff, we're not talking to you. We're not talking to you. And this is the deal here, right? With the same plugins on the same computer as all of my everything else that I do on my computer to do anything else, please tell me, for all of you that want to say, well, change your block size. You need to adjust your block size, decrease your block size, and your MIDI notes will be more accurate. Well, tell me why I don't have to do that when I'm making beats in Machine. There's no problems there. I don't have to change any buffer size or block size in Machine. Or when I am in Ableton Live, I don't have to make any adjustments to get accuracy in terms of pressing chords and notes on my keyboard. I don't have to make that adjustments. Nor do I have to make them adjustments when I'm in Logic Pro. Logic Pro to me is probably the best accurate when receiving MIDI notes when you're playing chords or whatever, programming beat, whatever you're doing. It's the most accurate in my opinion. It's beautiful. I never have to go in there and adjust any block or buffer size. Absolutely not. Only when I'm in Studio One, though, on the same machine, same computer, same configuration, same MIDI controller plugged in, no changes. When I open up Studio One, I have these issues. And you know what? I still continue to use Studio One because I love it. Like the features is dope. That's what keeps me there. How I'm able to like maneuver around Studio One is amazing to me. Because I know it, right? I guess. But you can't tell me that that's the problem because when you are in Studio One or any dog of that matter, if you using instruments like me, when you are in there, you got contact libraries going on. You got UJam. You got, I don't know, Serum going. You got analog, Arteria analog labs going. You got Spitfire library going. You got Omnisphere and Trillion. And I don't know. You got all these different things going on that is computer intensive. You're gonna need to increase your block size, bro. Like so don't give me that. In order for your system to handle those type of plugins, you have to have enough power. So when I'm in Logic with that type of setup, or when I'm in Machine with that type of setup, or Ableton or Bitwig for that matter, I never have to adjust my block size or my buffer size when I'm using high energy, blood sucking computer, eat whatever, like taking a big old. I feel like that's what the Apple logo stand for. These plugins that take a huge bite out of my system. I never have to adjust this stuff when I'm using that stuff. Y'all see my frustration and my motivation. Y'all, man, y'all see where I am with that. But why, when it comes to Studio One, we got people who don't do this stuff tell me, oh, you should decrease your block size. That's what fixed the problem. Like, bro, come on, sit down somewhere. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here. Get off my channel. You know what I'm saying? I go into groups. The Studio One groups is like, bruh, you could tell the type of groups that are created. It's a bunch of. I digress. All right, the next thing on my list. Very passionate about this, guys. Very passionate. Next thing on my list is update note effects. We need update note effects. They have not touched that thing since 2. The note effects in Studio One right now sucks. I'm gonna be very transparent. It sucks. It's horrible. The arpeggiator is so basic and boring. Like really, the quarter, no presets. Like it's just been the same presets over and over. Like, bruh, okay. I'm gonna just be honest. Man. I ain't got time to get on the stream and make things sound great right now. I'm frustrated. I'm a frustrated user. It's me against Studio One right now. Read the title. All right. We need better. We need better note effects, which probably taps into the modular. That's a great opportunity to tap into modular stuff. Give us device. Give us effects that makes the notes ping pong all over the place. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Give us some better chords. Making chords and coming up with cool ideas and scales and stuff like that. Give us something like that. What's another one? I don't know. Like just study Bitwig, study Ableton Live, and give us devices, bro. Like that's where it is. I feel like being creative and coming up with cool and new, refresh ideas. Right now, in order to do that, you got to grab a third-party plugin. This is. I had a couple people tell me that well, the reason why Studio One crashed is because you're using third party plugins. So okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Like please tell me how many people you know that use Studio One solely only for artists when they trying to go out the Grammys and things like that, trying to get an award, like be recognized as a serious producer, that's using Mod Tie as their only resource. Now, if that's what you're doing, that's what's up. I have mad major respect for you because you know how to get in and make that thing sing and sound like, which is dope. I think everybody should know how to maneuver and tailor their instruments to sound the way that they want to. But with this many ads that come through Facebook, if you're on Facebook, about new plugins and stuff like that, with the million emails that's sent out to everybody about this plugin, this new plugin, that plugin. If you're on YouTube right now, you probably got an advertisement that came through the video about some other plugin that happened, and that stuff is pretty enticing. It's exciting. You're gonna want to download that plugin because it's gonna do something that Studio One can't freaking do, which is fine. It's cool. It's all right. Ain't no worries. But there's a lot in Bitwig or Ableton Live that I can do that I could never come up with in Studio One. All right, digressing. My next point is and I'm gonna get to the chat, guys. Give me a second. I'm just too passionate right now. That was my next point. Modular plugins. We need modular plugins, right? So I think that was it. So some of the other ones that was mentioned, I have 803 in the group. He said better audio editing features, especially with the tape stop, slow down, and speed up. That's what 803 said, right? And I agree. He said easier crossfading, right? That's another one that he mentioned. He said better instrument and effects, especially with their designs. Designs matter, guys. Yes, absolutely. Designs matters, colors, and yeah. Cool. All right. Wonderful. Then he goes on to say, like reason, instruments, and effects, right? Of course, absolutely. Then my boy Two Nickels chimed in and said, MIDI note input. See, he knows. See, I ain't the only one that deals with this. Said better sampler. Ooh, juicy. Better sampler. That was my other one too. I would love to have the ability to use the sampler like you can in Ableton. So Impact is Studio One's drum sampler. If I go to a pad, I would have loved to be able to click on that pad. There should be some button or right click on it or whatever that converts into a full note range Where like if I add an 808 to the one of the pads, being able to play that and still be within impact either, or being able to connect somehow with with sample one, which is their version of the sampler. Somehow, maybe sampler one can be added onto that pad that turns it into a full range note. So now I can play it as an instrument within impact. I don't know. Personas Fender, y'all figure that out. I'm just a messenger. But that would be really cool. We talking about Studio 1.6 now. We talking about what we want to see. Um, Two niggas also say get rid of the bloat. It's too much bloat going on. It's too much of that waste. Get rid of that. Clean that up. That's what he say. Um, yeah. So what's another one? We got Brando. And I'm respecting my friends in Discord right now. You see what I'm saying? If y'all on Discord, I'm gonna shout y'all out first. So if y'all part of that, then I'm gonna get to y'all to my YouTubers. You know what I mean? That's crazy though, right? That's crazy. Y'all gotta join. Y'all gotta join me on Discord, man. Join me on Discord. Oversampling built into S1 DAW. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so moving on to you guys and what you're saying here on YouTube. Let's go to the comments. This gonna get juicy. Let's get caught up right now. Hold on a second. Blaze FM, what's up? Hey, look, Blaze, if you're going to buy Bitwig, use my link. I have to. Is my link in there? Wait a second. I gotta verify if my link is in. Use my link. Use my link. Use my link. If you're gonna buy Bitwig, use the link. Hang on a second, guys. Let's find the link. Cause I think I have a link for it. Let me check and double check. I would appreciate you guys support anything that you need through the links, affiliate links that I have here on the channel. Yes, I do have a link. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and type it here in the chat. Now, I'm also put it in the I'm gonna put it in the description of this video as well, so it could be in two places. Now, when Studio 1.6 come out, you best to believe I will be talking about it, and I will be using it, and I'll be making beats with it. Don't fool yourself now. Y'all see that? Y'all see how I did that? Don't fool yourself. I'm gonna be transparent. It ain't gonna be like, oh, see, Ella just trashed Studio One, and now they are with 6, and they can do this, and look at them. You on here making beats with it. Okay. Yeah, I will. Okay. Why would I not? So y'all, I can show y'all what's going on. You know what I mean? Or complain. I don't know. Depends on. It depends. So 803 says, since I see what you're doing, 803. He's like, look, if he ain't gonna answer my question, he don't. I feel like you said something and I ain't getting to it quick. But anyway, since Personas makes gear already, it makes sense for them to make an actual device that lets you patch outboard gear directly into Studio One. All right, let's get back to the comment section. Yeah, I don't want to neglect my YouTubers, my Twitch following, my Twitter people, my Facebook people. So let's get back to it. Oh man. Okay. 803 is pretty active. Let's read this one. What I want to say on the Fender CEO statement is that in actuality, no DAW can really be made easier, but they can be made better. Good point. Blaze, what's up, man? Says last update was April. Okay, April. Hmm. Okay, that's kind of recent, I guess. But what update was it? What what update was it? What was it? Is was it fixing a bug? Was it introducing new features? Like I don't remember what the update was, but it has been it's been a moment, which leads me to believe that they're getting ready to release something different. Not to mention that Fender has new stuff happening. See, look, recently there was a recently there was a blog that came out about Fender releasing 300 people. Did y'all see that? 300 people, bro. Bro, they fired 300 pre people. What? They fired 300 people, bro. 300 people. People. No, man, they didn't fire him. They let him go. They laid him off. Do I need to entertain that? Said Blue Java says it does make me think it's on the same path as Sonar, unfortunately. That's all I'm saying. I think I rest my case. Let's end the stream right now. Yeah, you can only think of Gibson right now. Like, oh, here's another Gibson one. This is we're in for a treat right now. I gave up on version 4 because my computer kept crashing. Y'all see this personas? Fender? Y'all see? Hey, look. Blaze want modulation. See, everybody is starting into modulation now. Because modulation is cool, man. Modulation does so much creative stuff. Like, we're tired. Okay, when you're making beats, we're tired. Like, okay, Studio One has some pretty decent plugins, but EQ, compression, delay, chorus, flanger, I think. Maybe a phaser's in there. I mean, all of those are the same, so to speak. You just have to change settings to make it do one thing or another. Reverb, like delay, you can make a reverb from a delay. Real talk. Just because that's all it is. It's just echoes and things repeated so many times. Yeah. Um. What else? We have a tremolo in there. I think a rotor or rotary to create that Leslie organ Leslie sound. We have a trim in there which handles LFO. Why is it called trim? Why is it called no term? Is it called term? I don't remember. It's like when I type in LFO in the browser, nothing comes up. But you have to remember, oh, the LFO version of Studio One is called term or trim, something like that. Something to that extent. Like really. Anyway, you can call it what you want, but like make the browser be able to see tags or something like that. If we're gonna have tags, like tag them properly. Anyway, um, then like the limiter, you see what I'm saying? Like these are all like just basic dynamic effects that has no creative values. You could be creative with them. Oh, we got a bunch of guitar amps, of course, right? But there's no creative values in those. Those are just basic dynamics to get to cut out EQ frequency, add a little delay, reverb, whatever, blah 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 blah. The chorus, okay, great. But if I want to turn a sound into something that's like totally different, how would I do that? Oh, we got about a third party plugin, by the way, that might shut your whole deal down. Now Studio One crashed, and now you got to update your plugin. Studio One may or may not come back on. It may or may not have saved your project the moment it decides to shut everything down. Then you're gonna have to consult with people who's gonna tell you to decrease your block size. Oh, just decrease your block size and everything should be fine. Like, shut up. Go sit down. Do it. Like, seriously, bruh. Like, that seems to be the answer to everything. Just increase your block size, guy. Yeah, I never have any issues because, hey, I don't use any third-party plugins, so my system never crashed. Huh? I've never dealt with that ever in my life because, I just use EQ on my drums and a little compression, and I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I don't have those issues that you guys speak of. So I'm just gonna trash talk y'all, make y'all feel little, because y'all use an amazing plugins called Contact with all those instruments that probably can win you Grammys, but like, what business do you have being a part of a group? Amateur people who don't do music for a living, who make music and make money from doing music, have music placed on TV before, work with an actual artist. How and why are you in the freaking group responding to anything and any issues that I'm having here in this group and trying to counsel me through an issue that you have no clue about? Like, that's the problem I have with the community. Man, I'm passionate, yo. Fender CEO says, I think you need to take away more features, make it simpler and more intuitive and less expensive, which probably doesn't I want to say bold or go well with power users. Yeah, he certainly said that. Absolutely. We talked about it. And it's disturbing for people who use the features and macros and stuff like that customize their setup to do some cool, amazing things. And I've seen it and I do it. But this guy wants to come in and just ruin it all for everybody. Like, come on, man. Taxi Williams was good, bro. Was good. I know I'm getting to your comments later. I'm just catching up. I don't want to miss anybody. What up? Jay Beats is in the building. I didn't see. Oh, what's up, Jay Beats? What's going on? Gary Smith, more instance of MPC in Studio One. How many instances of MPC can you have in Bitwig? That I don't know, my friend. I don't use the MPC, so I couldn't tell you. Sorry, can't help you there. I would. I guess more than one, maybe. Let's see. JB's you better integration. Okay, so there's one. Yeah, better integration with third-party VST and effects and MIDI controllers like the Behringer X Touch. Okay, that's what's up. It's not like Personas or Fender needs, and like some of the team needs to be American people, like, I don't know. I take that back. What Ellip is really trying to say is that Personas and Fender needs a team of people who make beats professionally. Not the dudes that play a guitar for a living and just, I'm going to just come up with a beat and I'm just going to slap it together and we're going to release that. Ha ha. Like, we talking about dudes that really, really get in, like, horn in and can make beats. Hello. I'm sitting right here. Call me sometimes. You feel me? Look, man. Let's talk. Just throw me in the offer, man. And I'm not being cocky right now. I'm just a little irritated, and I'm demanding. I'm demanding, and I guess I'm 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 calling. I'm speaking. For anything that you want to happen, you got to speak it, and you got to speak to it with authority. You can't be afraid to ask for it. The worst thing people could tell you is no. So I'm throwing myself out there. I am available to be included, Fender personas, in future endeavors for my advice or just being a part of a team, coming up with cool ideas, working with cool people. Because I feel like everybody is cool. It's just, I think you guys would be cooler working with somebody like me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm not that way. And I'm not that type of person. I'm a very humble and easygoing guy. Um, I actually feel like it would be a honor to work with, a company like that. Instead of just being here on YouTube, just talking about Studio One or whatever. Lately, it's been Bitwig. You know what I mean? It's been able to live lately. Um, but if somebody from the Personas team or Fender was to call me, hey man, we want you to be a part of our team. We want you to help us create and build and be like that eyes and ears of what's going on. Because we feel like you gel well with the community, and we want to get the people what they want because we feel like you're that guy. And I'll be like, I'm flattered. I would love to join. I don't know. I don't know what I would say. It depends on it depends on what the offer is. I don't know. Um I do, but I had to plug in. All right. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Jonathan? I always I always had trouble with quantizing something. Sometimes that's what I'm saying, bro. The oh my gosh, personas. Trying to tell people like what issues is sometimes it's kind of hard. Sometimes it's like, we hear you, but we don't think that's important. We'll get to it. It's not really an issue. Bitwig versus Studio One. If you don't know music theory, which is better, if you don't know music theory, that's a difficult question, bro. You put me on the spot right there. If you don't know music theory, you need to buy plugins like Scalar 2, or like chord progression plugins, stuff like that. That would suit you better because it's not going to matter. Um, things that have things that are designed for like coming up with chords, like the machine, you can switch and get chords out of it. But going between Bitwig and Studio One, now I would say one leg up on Persona side is that they have this thing where it identifies chords. You can throw audio in there, and it can scan and detect stuff. You know. So in terms of chords, that it does that, and you pull the chord in, and now you got a block that reads chords and tells you where the chords change and blah 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 blah. Then you could choose to use that information to create MIDI from it, but it still don't help you. It's not like it don't suggest the next best chord progression from there, or be creative, or this might work, or have a mode where it's like more than likely, you know, say like I have four chord progressions and then 4-bar loop, right? More than likely, based on your chord selection you have, this is where you could go to make this complete. They don't have anything in there. Thanks for the super chat, 803. Appreciate you, sir. There is nothing in there that tells you uh what works best. And by the way, since 803 says I concur, dear friender personas, bring creative beat project. We don't call him sensei for nothing. Let me throw that on the screen. I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. I had to jump ahead of the line and handle that situation. Yeah, but feel free, guys. Send a super chat if you so feel desired. I appreciate it. Ron is in the building. What up, bro? Impact needs a definite facelift. You know, that's funny. They thought they did something with what they did, but see, what all they did was revamp the design of Impact. They did nothing with it. Absolutely nothing. Like you can't fool me, bro. Like it's almost like slapping cologne on top of your stankness when you ain't took no shower in a month. Like you can't cover that up, bro. You can't. All you doing is mixing funk with some spices. Seriously, bro, you can't do that. You Impact. If y'all remember 2.0, where it looked like this grayish, bluish, old dusty look. And they slapped on this new design where you can change the face, the colors. You can change it from yellow to red to blue and to silver and black and gold and whatever. Changes to pink if you want to. I don't know. But it's the same thing, bro. It does the same exact thing. They're it do the same. It do the same thing, bro. Like there is no. Hey, thumbs up on the video. Thumbs up on the video. By Dargone it. Thumbs up on the video. If y'all new here, subscribe to the channel because we always have cool streams like this. Usually I'm making beats from scratch, but this time we having a moment right now. Guys, tell me what y'all want to see in Studio 16. Also, join us on Discord right now. This is where 803 is talking to me, and that's how he's getting ahead of the game, by the way. Join me on Discord right here. Creative.art/Discord, right? Watch the spelling KREATVE.art, ART, not .com, it's .art. Creative.art/Discord, DISCORD, creative.art/Discord. Join us over there. And when you join, please upload a picture, profile picture, or you will be flagged. One of the moderators will get you and they'll be like, hey, bro, upload a picture or we're throwing you out of our community. No, they're not going to say that, but please upload a picture and be active. Don't join a group and don't say nothing. Like, come on now. Introduce yourself to everybody so we can get to know you better. All right? That's the whole point. Creating a community. That's what we're doing. Man, none of my key commands is working. So we got to do everything manually. Look at that. Look at that. All right, back at it. All right, J Bates. Spacer said that voice took me out. I think I know what you're talking about. Gary says FM8. FM8 is made by Native Instruments. It's just a synthesizer. It's just like Massive, something like that. But yeah. Blue Java. Blue Java said, preach it. Boy, preach that. I would love to see something like Ableton's stock plugin, drum bus in Studio One. That's interesting. Cubase. Uh-oh. Somebody bringing up Cubase. Note effects is terrible. Logic allows you to put Reason Plus in it. Well, so that you know, Blue Java, Reason is a rack VST now. So I can use Reason inside of Studio One as well. So I mean, Reason is on a whole nother level. I just don't want to use Reason, but I have no complaints, nothing against Reason. They doing their thing. Like, how do you make a DAW and then make yourself available in the other DAWs, bruh? Genius. Like, how you gonna just come in and step on everybody's feet? Like, bruh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, to a certain extent, Personas did that too, where you have this thing called the Hub, Personas Hub, and allows you to get the some of the other console shaper, or you can get the VU meter or red light distortion, which is one of my favorite plugins. Now, see that plugin right there, that one right there, that plugin right there, bruh, that plugin right there, my bro, that is a serious plugin. I love that plugin. The red light distortion, I like to call it red light L up. That's what we call it around here in these parts, in these streets out here in YouTube virtual world. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call it. The L up, red light L up. That's what it is. That's what it is. That plugin right there, bro. That is a distortion plugin, but I use that ish on everything. Like Frank Red Hot Sauce. I use that shit on everything. I use that on everything, bro. Like vocals, bass, drums, synths, bruh. So yeah, that is pretty cool that you can get Personas plugins anywhere you go. But Reason plugins, of course, is so much easier and so much cooler. You can get their instruments and their effects. So much cooler. Absolutely. Um Sticks says, "What's going on, man? We just in here talking. We just hanging, chilling." So everybody use way more third party than stock. Period. Facts. Facts. Dude, we in 2022, bro. As of this video, we are in year 2022. Everybody use third party plugins. Everybody. Just everybody. So for Studio One to, like, I don't know, like, Studio One is ahead of the curve in a lot that it does, but I feel like stability should be priority because that determines workflow. That determines, that, like, you can love Studio One so much, but when it crashes so often, that changes your idea. It changes your perspective. We don't really care about how dope Studio One is when it crashes all the time. That's frustrating, bro. Like, we trying to be creative and stuff and come up with new songs, but it just keep crashing every time you do make the wrong. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. uh, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Studio One's own stock plugin has crashed. Studio One. I'm gonna let that sink in. Oh yeah, I have had it happen, bro. It has happened. The EQ crashed Studio One. I kid you not. I kid you not, bro. I kid you not. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't. Like I told y'all, I don't have time. I don't have the patience to lie to y'all. I don't make that up. Matter of fact, it was on one of the streams. I did a stream before and it happened. I don't know which stream it was, but it happened on live stream. Some of you guys that were there and you saw it, speak up now or forever hold your peace. If you saw Studio One crash using stock, or even if you experienced it, please speak up. So now we know there's a real issue with stability, even with their own stock stuff. You make the wrong move at the right time. Studio One is coming tumbling down like a brick wall, bro. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Push button says, as long as they don't mess up my flawless integration with the Panorama P4, I'm good. I'm good there. I don't think it should. I don't think it should. Like, don't mess with the integrations now. If you're enhancing them, then yeah, of course. But you know, all right, I think I'm getting caught up. No, I'm not. I'm so behind. All right, let's speed this up. More workflow selections says Ron. Other than mix, edit the browser, which could be dealt with in revamped GUI without confusing current users. I just by reading it, I would love to see the GUI incorporated more into the performance of Studio One. I feel like that can be a huge deal. If it's using GPU versus CPU, there might be a better chance. And I would imagine that it's not easy to change the coding in the background. I'm pretty sure that the developer guys got a lot on their plate. I'm pretty sure of it. For Studio One to be where it is now, in terms of what it does, you know, I gotta hand it off. So I'm not bashing them like that. It's just we're just talking about what we want to see, what we feel like benefit us in this beat making community, because this is a beat making channel. So we gotta address all of the things that we want to see. You guys that are mix engineers, please just sit down somewhere. Just don't even stand up. Just I'm acknowledging you. I love you. I feel you guys are amazing. But, you know, a lot of us are using Studio One to make beats, and we just kind of want to see certain things happen. Um 803 says the update felt more like a patch job. See, that was the whole point. Somebody mentioned something about Studio One getting an update in April, and that was my point. That was my point. They were fixing security issues. They was fixing bugs and stuff like that. It's just an update to help make Studio One a little bit more stable. And I do feel like that last update made Studio One a whole lot stabler than it used to, because I was playing around in it, and some things I know that Studio One would do in terms of like stability, like crash or whatever. I feel like I was impressed. Like, whoa, okay, I do see the progression here. Okay, yeah, Blaze bug fixes, which is great, by the way. In some instances, bug fixes do feel like a major update to some people, right? Because if Studio One stopped responding stupidly sometimes, like, man, okay, I think I can create a song. I can probably could probably copy and paste now without it crashing, right? Like, yeah, I could probably do that, no problem. Uh, Glad to have you back, Ron. Says 803. Yeah, Ron. Where has Ron been? I don't know. Ron, where you been, man? What you been up to, bro? Where did you go? Ron was on vacation. He locked himself in a room. Bitwig has modular built in now, right? Yep, absolutely. I think they call it polygrid. Bitwig has its own modular. And it's funny how I remember that, and I couldn't remember when I was streaming, working in Bitwig. I'm just it's puzzling in my brain. Um, it's all about the block size, man. Yeah, that should be definitely a slogan, man. Just change the block size, man, and that fixes that fixes all your problems. It totally does. Just change the block size. It works. It totally works. When you have 100 plus tracks, just change the block size. Don't worry about it. That was a free nugget. I had to update my Melodyne because the old version was crashing. Wow. Yeah, it's common. If a plugin I'll tell you this: a great way to know that you got a new update to a plugin is when Studio One crashes. It's true. It's true. It's true. Like when Studio One crashes, you can almost assume, like, oh shit, I need to update my plugin. Oh my gosh. Because sometimes plugins don't give you, like, if you don't have one of those plugins that has a hub set up, like UJam is doing it now, Output.com is doing it, Isotope is doing it, Native Instruments is doing it. If you don't have like a hub that's doing that, where it can like send you notifications or whatnot, in the app, like, those apps tells you when there's an update available. You have other plugins that just download straight from their site, like straight from their directory, boom, it's on your system. And the only way you'll know if there was an update is if you go back into your account to see there was an update, or you consult a friend who goes and say, "Hey man, did you get the 2.4? Yeah, man, they just released it like 2 months ago." If you don't have a friend like that, then you would never know. So you just have to go in there and check every day and see when they post something new. So when Studio One crashed, that is a good update. I mean, it's a good indication that there's a new plugin update. Oh, I have this plugin, and it's the 2.3 version. There must be a 2.4 version. Let me go ahead and download that and update that. Yeah, man. That's how you gotta. That's that's a way to know. Um, if Personas updates the Theta port to board like MK3, I'm all in and no debate. Trust that. That's coming from Push Button. Appreciate you, sir. Henry Clay, what's up, bro? What up? What up? What up? What up, bro? How you feel? Um, Studio One 6 should come with a creative demo. I'm gonna favorite that. I'm gonna favorite that one. See, now you trying to get all in my head now, bro. Like, don't say no stuff like that, bro. Now, cause now I gotta favorite you and make you my friend. When you start talking good like that, bro. Let me throw that back on the screen. See now you convinced me, man. Like, don't say stuff like that. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all see that's on the screen? Y'all see that, bro? Y'all see that? It's personas is somebody check. See personas, y'all seeing this? Somebody send them a text. Send them a tweet. Let me throw it on the screen. Look. Look at that. If it was just a creative demo, nah, man, don't talk like that now. You get me all emotional. Just man. So using the chord track along with using the chord feature, it reaches absolutely, absolutely. I had to think about that comment. I got a little ahead of myself. Jersey Boy Beats, what up, bro? I believe Digital Performer never got the chance to redeem themselves because it never was a dog that was used by R&B and hip hop producers. This is facts. This is facts. I was looking at DP the other day. Well, I've been looking at DP for a very long time. I used to want to own a piece of gear called the Mo 2, which was their interface back at that time. And I learned about DP. This was years ago, like before Logic, you know. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're, I don't know. I don't know. They don't have a Ellip on their team that, you know what I mean? If there was a Ellip that use DP, then DP would be on the map right now. I'm trying to tell y'all. I feel like I had a play in helping Studio One get on the map because a lot of y'all got Studio One because you saw me using it. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. Needless to say, it don't matter what dog you use. It's the person that's using the dog. You know, if you got a swag behind what you do as a producer, beat maker, it's gonna follow you everywhere you go. Don't matter where you know, it don't matter. Oh, you said something right here, push button. The explosion of drum tracks. Oh man, that's one of my favorite features. Something that Bitwig don't have, I don't think, or I'm not seeing it. Having this sampler feature like Ableton Live, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. Having a better sampler, that's why I mean I call it advanced sampler. You know, it can be, I don't know. Right now, the sampler we have in here is called Sample One. Maybe we can call it Sample Two. Make it simple. You know, let's be simple about it. You don't have to go crazy. Let's sample two. All right, you know, how about that? Or sample one XT. I'm even cool with that because that seems like that's what they're doing. Like presence, then you got the presence XT. Impact. Is there an XT version of Impact? I don't think so. I don't know. But yeah. Birdman, what's up, bro? Said, what did you miss, man? You missed quite a bit. We got 32 people watching, and we need to get these likes up. So if y'all watching, please feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And if you know you guys feel so enticed to visit some affiliate links in the description, I would not be mad at you. I wouldn't advise against it. In fact, I encourage it. I think it would be an amazing thing for you guys to use affiliate links because I get a small kickback on the stuff I talk about here on the stream, things that I guess endorse, so to speak. I don't know. 803 on Discord says Personas tech support was one who told me I had to update Melodyne when they released Studio One 5. Remember when I told you all that it wouldn't happen to even open? So they need something that will only crash that third party plugin instead of crash an entire session. Wow, that's interesting. Mr. Bills, what's up, bro? What's up? Ron said facts, man. Impact should get more than a paint. You feel the same way too, bro? Ron says Impact. Don't update a plugin and give it a paint job, bro. Like when you update a program, it should do something different, right? I agree. I mean, I think there was a couple things that changed, but not too much. Creative enhancements. I shouldn't have to fire up a third party to get it lit. Yeah, absolutely. 803 thinks that Reason is killing it. I think so too. I still don't want to use Reason. Reason is fire though, you know, which is why I like the fact that they made it available to us people who like to work in other DAWs. So they opened up the rack to us other people, you know. Reasons for people who love the SSL emulation. It's unmatched. Control is amazing and can build as many custom racks as your real estate allows. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I agree. JB says they need H20 to fix the problem. Said, I guess I'm not driven. That's one enough. Never crashed on me since. Yeah, you probably haven't. You know, you're probably doing everything right. You probably have all your plugins updated. You know, you're probably just a good guy. You know, good guys don't experience issues like us other people. So yeah, Sticks says, "Yep, I always see." My whole point, guys, is that I'm not making this up. I don't get on here blabbering and tripping out about these things. I'm not the only one that does that. These things are happening to. It's a community of us who like using these tools, and we kind of expect it to be fixed. But all in all, we still continue to use these platforms because they are easy to use. We know it already. It's hard to switch and learn something new. So there you have it. Followed by and crash on you. See, look at that. Um, so Jay Jersey says you did help them, but it was Teddy Riley that sparked my original interest because he's never uh used on Mac. So I mean, of course, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, hey, 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 hey. I mean, come on. Teddy Riley is a legend. Of course. Of course. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. I can't deny that a lot of people will make the switch based on a god, a music god, bruh. I'm not gonna deny that. Of course. Even I was intrigued when I saw him using Studio One, but that wasn't the reason why I made the switch because I was using Logic. I had instructors that was using Studio One. That's how I kind of found out about Studio One. I had a couple instructors that swore by it, when I was in school at Full Sail. And that's kind of how I got my first taste to see what Studio One can really do. And they made it look so easy and so dope. So I went and got a demo version. No, I waited to Cinco de Mayo Day. I got the artist version of Studio One. That was 2.0 or 2.5, whatever. We was in the second version, and I got the artist version and paid $5 for it when it's usually going for $100 for the artist version. And I fired it up, and I was like, nah, I yeah I tried. It just I don't know. I couldn't get with it. It just seems, and it was because I didn't have everything to play with it like I really needed to. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely played a big part in my early deciding factor at that point. But I kept seeing people, you know, messing around, dabbling around in Studio One 4. And then there was a video later on seeing Teddy Riley use Studio One, and then I gave it a thought like, you know, Studio One not that bad after all. Not long after that, 3.0 was released. I sat in their live presentation and I made up in my mind. No, actually, I bought the demo version first. No, I said that wrong. I downloaded the demo version, the trial version, and they let you get up to 30 days to try it out and see if you. I think the second week, I said, no, I'm not going to wait 30 days up. I'm buying it right now because I like it. This is really dope. And I instantly started to learn it. I had the option to move over my key custom commands because that's what I was used to over to Studio One. And that was sealed the deal for me. When I found that out, I was like, whoa. So I get to keep my same workflow, bro, in Studio One. I was like, man, this is amazing. And ever since then, I've just been like in Studio One. So I really, really got started in 3.0. And fast forward, we're in version 5 right now currently. And, I just kind of been in there pretty strong. Now, I've seen a lot of improvements that happened over time, and improvements I felt like should have been implemented that has never been implemented, and some new things that I didn't think I would need and now need it and can't live without it. So that is kind of like the love hate relationship I have with Studio One. Like, it does a lot of things well, but it also do a lot of things it can't do very well. So I fall in the middle sometimes, and that's kind of that's kind of how it is, you know. All facts, no lies told. Ella introduced me to the dog that changed my life up to whole voice. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I've been with S1 since version 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 803 is over here stunting. Like, yeah, man, y'all talking about all that, bro. Like seriously, bro. He like, dude, I was in that since version 1. Let me sit on all y'all faces, bro. No homo. But I've been there since V1. Huh? Like, who gonna top that? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? Huh? What's your game plan, Ella? I've been in there since V1, bro. Like what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna say next, man? What you gonna say next? I ain't gonna say that, bro. Like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, if I thought that 2.0 was like, ew, man, just imagine 1.0, man. So before Teddy Riley even got the endorsement deal from them, that's what's up. But I agree, it did help. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys seen me talk about Studio One. My videos come pop up, or whatever. But for a lot of people, I think I was like the cherry on top. If that doesn't sound weird, right? It was like I was thinking about Studio One, but when I saw Ella, man, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta, man, he making it seem so sweet, you know. So yeah, man, man, I don't know, but yeah, that's where it is. That's where it is. Um, Studio One, you, Personas, Fender, you guys hear the people, y'all heard them. It came straight from the people, and for me, of course, these are the things that we want to see different, or was hoping to see in Studio One 6. Now this is going to be interesting because after hearing what the Fender CEO guy says, his analogy about simplicity, which is a good thing if you know what you're doing, if you know how to implement it, and you know it has to make sense. If you're gonna simplify something, if you're gonna take away features that we're used to and make it simple, it has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it doesn't have to make sense. But guess what, guys? Teddy Riley no longer used Studio One. So bam, that's a fun fact for you, right? Like oh my, he don't even use Studio One no more. See, I stuck out with y'all. I stayed right there with y'all. Teddy. In some instances, I feel like Teddy wasn't really using Studio One. He wasn't because he had a. It's quite evident if y'all pay attention to the video, him at the Nam show when he was doing this presentation. It's clear that he don't really use Studio One because he was asking for. He was asking too many things, too many questions, like himself, or he didn't know this, or he didn't. I mean, it is. I ain't judging him. I'm just saying. You know how it is with celebrities. You know when they jump on something, you got to question yourself. Do he really use it? You know, there was a lot of things that questioned my intellect about his activities in Studio One. You know, like, bruh, you don't use Studio One, but you know, who cares, right? The fact that he had his project that he bounced down from Cubase inside of Studio One was good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, guys, I man, how long we been on here? It's been what, an hour and a half. Good timing, good timing. I really enjoyed you guys. I'm not gonna make a beat. I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and end the stream. But I hope that this video was helpful. It was fun. It was entertaining. You know what I mean? Interaction between myself and my people here. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Man, there's 38 people on here. Make me want to stay on longer. I don't have that many people on these streams. It's crazy. But I definitely appreciate you guys. And um, Birdman says, why talk about Studio One again? Did I miss something? I don't know what you missed, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I be thinking I'm maybe it just depends on when you like like it depends on when you chime in. I've never left Studio One. I still use Studio One. I just have not streamed using it lately. I never switched. That's the question. A lot of people say, "Hey, did you switch?" No, I haven't switched. I still use Studio One. I will always talk about Studio One because a lot of you guys that follow me are using Studio One. So I'm not going to neglect Studio One. It's just I'm addressing. It's like I told y'all before, love and hate. Me and Studio One, me and my Mr. Mrs. Studio, like we go back, bro. Like I made so many records on that thing and gotten placements upon placements on TV using Studio One. So I'm not gonna put it down because, like, quite frankly, it's still pretty dope. So, Birdman, you just got here. No, I mean, like, some of my videos that you chime in because you was like, you still talking about Studio One? Yeah, I mean, value always added when you paint. I thank you. I thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's all I be wanting to do. I be wanting to do things. If I could find a way to better explain what it is when I create on a stream, maybe never share my screen again. Right? That will probably be the best thing for a lot of you guys to get it. If I never share my screen and I'm just showing you guys how to be creative, that is why I feel like you should be here. Knowing and learning how to be creative is mostly important. It's not because I use Studio One. It's not because I use Bitwig or Ableton or Logic or Cubase, whatever. It should be about how I'm articulating these concepts, you know, these the techniques behind the beats, the synth, the chords, the technique behind it. That's what I hope to portray to a lot of you guys. I just so happen to use Studio One because it's one of my favorites, which makes me concerned about what they're gonna do in the future because we have that bond. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, man! You thought it was an announcement. You was reading the text like, oh, what? Studio One 6. Now, if you read the thing, it says Studio One 6 versus the users. I guess it could have been misleading. I apologize if it was misleading to you, but yeah, we were just on here talking about what we want to see in Studio One 6. You know what I'm saying? I probably get a lot of thumbs down because of that. People like, hey man, you just misleading, man. You just trying to blah 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 blah. Hey man, it is what it is. We are still on YouTube, right? Social media, right? If that went over some of y'all head, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There was a point in that statement, so I hope not to, tick people off. But I mean, we are on YouTube, and you do have to label your videos in a way where it makes it attractive as well, but also keep retaining the transparency. I just flipped y'all some more game right there. So I mean, in my mind, I have not neglect. I mean, I don't feel like I misled anyone. But just read the title. I mean, I'm not getting at you, bro. I don't want you to take it that way. I'm just like, you'd be surprised how many people come at me about some of the most stupid stuff ever. It's like, bro, really, did you just really take it that way? Mr. Mills says yes, and we appreciate you, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, like, you know, people like Mr. Mills, you know, um, and all of you guys that are watching, I just only hope that you guys get what where I be trying to go with these videos and what I be trying to say. I don't want to mislead anybody. That's not my style. I don't want to mislead you. So say people pay good money to sit in on a 3 hour creative session. We are truly blessed. Hey man, that's I'm about to start doing that. Closed circuit sessions. You gotta pay and watch me create. That I feel like it's coming real soon, real soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I appreciate you guys, man. Real talk. I'm Ellip once again from Creative Sound, Creative University. Remember, guys, music is art, you artists. Paint your picture. Stay creative without rules. And I'll see y'all next time. Dev. Yeah, bro. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate appreciate it. All right, y'all. Till next time. I'll see y'all on Discord. I see y'all on Discord. That's where it's on popping. That's where it is. I'm about to fix this thing, man. This is crazy.